If you're under 30 and you're not taking your time seriously, I'm here to tell you, you are throwing away some of the most powerful years of your life. I know that's harsh, but it's the truth and nobody wants to tell you. The world has lied to you. They have told you that you're in your 20s and that's for partying, that's for drifting, that's for experimenting. But the truth is, if you waste these years, you'll be paying for it by the time that you're in your 30s, 40s, or beyond. You keep hearing, you've got time, don't stress, you're young. But let me ask you this. How many people do you know that are in their 30s that are truly happy with where they are? I'll wait. You might can rattle off some, but it's not going to be a lot of people. Why? Because most people that are in their 30s, they're in jobs that they hate. They're in relationships that they either hate or they settled for. And their lives feel like a complete routine instead of the dream life that they always thought that they would live. Why? Because they coasted through their 20s with the mindset of they have forever. But I'm here to tell you, time waits for no one. I'm going to tell you something that I wish someone had told me when I was 20. Your youth is when time is rich. Your brain is sharp. Your body is energetic and your habits are forming. So wasting it on distractions, on addictions, on comfort zone sets you up for a life full of regret. And let's be honest, most people use their youth to escape. And the way they escape is by partying, Netflix, social media, just distraction after distraction after distraction. But what if instead you begin to build skills, build discipline, build businesses, build in your mind, build your network, build your identity, build all of those things in your 20s. I want you to think about it like this. Every skill that you master in your youth, it will become valuable later. Learn to speak. Communication is going to be the number one way that you have the ability to become a millionaire, the ability to have doors open beyond belief. Understand how to sell, how to market. This is what social media is truly all about. Your ability to communicate with people, your ability to not necessarily sell per se, but having that skill is something that's important. Your ability to be able to market, to be able to create, and most of all, to be able to lead. All those skills is what I call multipliers. Most people don't even start until their 30s. It's like a switch just goes off. And all of a sudden, when they hit 30, they want to try to conquer the world when they should have been doing that in their 20s. So I want you to think about it like this. If you start in your 20s, you'll be an entire decade ahead of someone that's starting in their 30s. And at the end of the day, the world will pay you, not for your time, but for your values. And if you can think of your 20s as endless training, your 20s is the perfect training ground. Don't waste time on escaping it. Instead, sharpen it like a sword. So let me give you 5 things that you should completely obsess over in your youth. Number 1 is your health. You only get one body, so you have to cherish that body. And you have to build the body that you're proud of. And you also have to remember that the older you get, the harder it is to get your dream body, because we will all age. But it's good to understand that if you practice being healthy at a younger age, it will show up in your older age. Number 2 is skills, and not just any type of skills, specific skills, high income, creative, communication skills, because those type of skills equals currency. Number 3 is discipline. Learn to say no. And understand that in here, it is okay not to follow the crowd. It is much better and it takes more courage to forge your own path. You don't have to be like anybody else. And truth be told, if you look at some of the most successful people, those are the people that decided to create their own path. And it's okay. Number 4, your mindset. It all starts here. Read, journal, meditate. You don't want to just grow older. You want to grow wiser. You want to constantly learn things and how to be better. Number 5 is network. Connect with other ambitious, like-minded people. Because truth be told, your inner circle is either gonna limit you or it's gonna lift you. But it's not gonna do both. So just be wise when you are networking and you are trying to connect, and be able to spot out the people that are driven, that has all the ambition just like you. I want you to forget chasing dopamine, because truth be told, you want your 30s and your 40s to be the years where you actually enjoy the fruit of your labor in the time that you put in your 20s. Chase discipline. That's where real freedom comes from, when you actually chase discipline. You can ask any 40-year-old, and I can guarantee you that they will have a whole list of the things that they wish they would have done differently in their 20s. I can tell you this right now. In my 20s, I wish I would have worked 15 times harder to become a millionaire. That way, in my 30s and 40s, I could have enjoyed it a little bit more, and I could have retired my parents. But at the end of the day, you are where you are and you start where you are. But I don't want you to spend your youth trying to chase quick pleasures. Because truth be told, if you chase quick pleasures in your youth, you're going to spend your adulthood chasing what could have been. But if you use your youth to actually build something, I can guarantee you that yourself, your path, your vision, and the rest of your life will become the biggest reward that you could have ever imagined. Let your 20s be the decade of your grind and not your comfort. You don't need the perfect plan. You just need momentum. Fail fast, learn, adjust, and move on. And trust me, every year you'll keep building and building, and you'll build a stronger version of yourself. Here's the truth. Most people will still waste their youth, but I truly want you to be the exception. I want you to choose growth over comfort. I want you to choose building over escaping. I want you to choose long-term over short-term. And this isn't any type of motivation. This is survival. You can either choose to master your youth, or I promise you, it will master you. Your future self is watching you right now. So the only question is, are you going to make him proud? Are you going to make her powerful? I don't know, but it starts now. I appreciate you for watching this video. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. My name is Naisha Nicole. Peace.